you assume any rate of advancement in AI, we will be left behind by a lot.
That is Elon Musk, the inventor and entrepreneur behind such futuristic endeavors as Tesla, SpaceX, and Hyperloop. And as you heard, Elon Musk has AI, artificial intelligence, on his mind these days. He says AI machines could soon outsmart us all, and his philosophy is if we can't beat them, we should join them by implanting AI computers directly into our brains.
One of the solutions is to have an AI layer. If you think of like you've got your limbic system, your cortex, and then digital layer, sort of a third layer above the cortex that could work well and symbiotically with you.
Of course, turning humans into cyborgs may sound like the stuff of science fiction, but then again, that is Elon Musk's forte. So would he develop this kind of technology himself?
Somebody's got to do it. I'm not saying that I will, but somebody's got to do it. Somebody should do it. And if somebody doesn't do it, then I think I should probably do it.
Well, it appears he has. Later this week, Elon Musk will be letting the world in on his latest venture. We do know that it's called Neuralink, and for more, we are joined by science journalist and futurist George Dvorsky, who has been covering this for Gizmodo. George Dvorsky is in Oakville, Ontario. Hello.
Hello, thanks for having me this morning.
So what are you expecting Elon Musk to announce later this week?
Well, I certainly expect some more details. Right now, the so-called Neuralink is quite vague in terms of what this is supposed to look like, what it's even supposed to do, aside, of course, from some of the comments that Musk has made in recent months. Specifically, though, what I am expecting to hear, though, will be, I guess, the initial approach towards achieving this. These chips that will be implanted in our brain, and what we hope to accomplish with them. Initially, it's quite conceivable that Neuralink will be working not to enhance or to even add AI to our brains initially, but to actually become therapeutic. These same technologies can be used to treat, say, Alzheimer's or Parkinson's or even seizures, for example. And I think that's a good pathway into this particular area. But knowing Musk, of course, and knowing the kinds of visions that he has, he's not going to be content to stop there. And with the same sorts of technologies, you can now start to perhaps modify other aspects of cognition, things like memory and intelligence. Even, for example, transmitting thoughts to and from a computer, just with just thinking about it, you can transmit your memories and your thoughts to a computer. It's difficult to say if Musk will get to that level of specificity in his comments later this week, but that's certainly what I'll be looking out for this week.
Well, George, that his venture is to develop something called NeuroLace. Can you help us picture what that is?
Because he used the word lace there, I'm imagining that it is going to be a kind of mesh that will be overlaid over certain parts of the brain. As we know, the brain isn't just this big piece of mush that does everything and anything everywhere. Our brains are broken down into different modules. So, for example, if you put this mesh area around the motor cortex, the area that controls movement, then this lace would pick up those signals. When we say, for example, I want to move my finger or I'd like to move my leg, the lace will pick up those signals and it will then transmit those signals, I would hope, wirelessly, because no one wants to have wires sticking out of their heads. And we already do have chips in animal models, for example, that can transmit wireless signals to a receiving device, namely a computer. Hence, which is why we're using the word interface here. So it basically would look like that, kind of a mesh. If not a mesh, or the lace could also conceivably be a literal chip, a literal brain chip that rests at a specific area of the brain.
Well, we're talking about something surgically implanted, though, eventually.
Absolutely. In order to get the kind of fidelity, the kind of the power of the signals to move, let's say, an artificial arm, or to even transmit our thoughts, we're going to have to get right there into the brain. I mean, we do have what are called EEG technologies today, which is like a cap you can wear on your head. But the amount of information that can be extracted just through your electrical signals externally is extremely minimal. You might be able to make a gesture like you're thinking of moving to the left or you're thinking of moving to the right. But no. If you want to get down to the levels that Musk is talking about, we've got to get right into the brain itself.
Well, we've got somebody waiting in the wings who's already using technology where the brain can control a limb through, or the brain can control movement of a machine. So what would be different with this technology? What would he really want to use it for?
Well, I mean, he wants to save the world, apparently. And I mean, right now, he as I mentioned earlier, there's going to be a therapeutic aspect to it. That's going to be wonderful. And he has listed this company it is listed as a medical firm. So they are going to be producing medical devices at first. And of course, this is a multi-million-dollar industry. So he knows what he's doing by, becoming one of the first to market here. But as Musk has said, artificial intelligence is progressing rapidly, and we're getting to the day, maybe 20 years from now, maybe 50 years from now, but we will get there eventually when artificial intelligence exceeds human capacities in virtually every way. And Musk's solution is an interesting one. He's not the first to suggest this. Other futurists have also suggested this, is that the best way for us to be able to control and contain our artificial intelligence is that if you can't beat them, join them mentality. We will merge with our machines. So the idea here that he literally believes that we can kind of save ourselves from perhaps subjugation or some kind of an artificial intelligence disaster by augmenting ourselves along with our artificial intelligence. And that way we can kind of keep up with them should anything go askew in the future.
Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders, the apostles, and great millstone. And Barakathum to all you brothers that's out here serving in this truth and in this faith with sincerity. And the video I just played was about Elon Musk. I believe it was like 9 months ago. It's when he first announced. Well, the video wasn't when he first announced this company. Was in 2016, Neuralink. But that video was about 9 months ago. And this is from 4 days ago. This article right here was posted 4 days ago. Becker's Health, IT, and CIO report. And it's talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk suggests he's only months from merging the human brain with AI chip. A mark of the beast. And this was written by Jessica Kim Cohen on September 11th, 2018. And then the article says Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, is only months away from revealing a product developed by his neurotechnology company, Neuralink, according to claims he made during September 6th interview on the Joe Rogan Experience. Neuralink, founded in 2016 and headquartered in San Francisco, is developing brain-computer interfaces. These interfaces could augment a user's intelligence by connecting their brain to an artificial intelligence extension of oneself, according to Mr. Musk. The purpose of Neuralink is to create a high bandwidth interface to the brain such that we can be symbiotic with AI, Mr. Musk said on stand-up comedian Mr. Rogan's podcast. How much smarter are you with a phone or computer than without? You're vastly smarter, actually. You can answer any question pretty much instantly. So basically, they just want to put this mark of the beast, this microchip in your brain, and giving you every reason that sounds good to make you want to do it. You take that mark of the beast, you're gonna die, man. And this article was published September 11, 2018, suggesting that he's only months away from merging the human brain with AI. And they already have the microchips, the RFID chips, people getting them in their hands. So I'm gonna go get the scripture. This is Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that's that RFID chip that you've just seen. And that no man might buy or sell save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Meaning that those that don't take this chip are not going to be able to buy anything. They're not going to be able to sell anything. And they're going to be persecuted for not having this chip. That's all I want to go into on this video, though. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakadash, and Shalom to the elect.